Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Modsauce 2. Yeah, that's what we're calling it because that's what it's called. Yeah, it's been a decent amount of time. I've been playing this quite a lot actually, a lot more than I have been playing most other games. And when I say playing, it's more been sort of an AFK experience. As you can see, I built a little house for myself. It doesn't look that nice, but it serves its own purpose. For now, you know, got some chests in here, got everything, so I can just sort of store stuff, because it's better than being in that house I was in. You know, use some carpenter's blocks to make this a little bit more of a nice slope, and you don't have to do as much jumping. Cleaned up the area around here, because there was a massive hole to a ravine, so now we can actually walk over here properly. You know, moved out of here, obviously, as I kind of said, and, you know, I don't know if I showed, but I had like a load of oak barrels, or oak drawers, I keep on calling them barrels, over here, with some stuff like diamonds and emeralds and flint and lapis and coal that you can get. I need to turn that down. I think it's ambient. Or blocks. It might be blocks. Let's just 10 blocks down. We need 10 blocks down anyway, but yeah. This is the current system we're working with, which I've spent quite a lot of time on. This is, I think, version 3 or 4 at this rate. Originally we had the little version over here. I wouldn't call that version 1, more like 0.1 for, you know, for the sake of having version names. That little system we had here. And then I sort of moved it, or made it a bit more substantial going that way. And I moved it going from here, going down all the way here. And now I've just moved it down an entire level, just to have it down here, and I need to sort of do a bit more work around here as well. But yeah, this is what we're working with currently, and I am liking where it is. Now, here we have what should be 22 crucibles, all with fire underneath. I have gone to the nether, as you can see from the nether portal over there, but they all have netherrack and fire underneath, which actually puts up the melting speed from what lava would be, which is 2 times, to 3 times with fire underneath, and netherrack obviously means that the fire will never go away. So we've got 22 of these. These are actually all going into a lava generator times, I think it's 8. I'm pretty sure it's the times 8 version, yeah, because it's 8 at the other one and 8 of that goes in 64, which is just kind of making power for this thing. As you can see, this has got 4 of these basic capacitor banks on it, and meaning it has 4 million RF in it. As well as the cobblestone is also going towards here, which is quite nice, and then, you know, sand's going in here and such. Now, I did show this earlier. There are wind turbines up there, which I did say I want to stay away from, but for now they were the easiest and quickest type of power. I don't want to, in the end, be using them, really. If I need to, I will, but if there is a better way that we can make power, I will go with that. That's why I still have, like, I'm still using the lava generator, even though it's pretty much full, because this is not using as much power as being provided by these. But yeah, that's how that is. I do want to kind of stay away from this sort of power, because it is, you know, I don't want to see it's a lot of power for not a lot of resources, and you can maybe think of it as being cheap, but I use it so much. Like, I like it, but I use it too much, so I might want. I kind of want to step away and see if there's any other ways I can do anything. And my map is bugging out in the corner. But yeah, from here we have a basic pulverizer, which we do need to upgrade, going into a sieve here. And what I've actually done is, because we're making so many materials with this, we've been lucky with the fact that each and every single one of the hammers and this sieve, each of these have now got 64 of these, which is the reason I had to go with those originally. Like, before then, the lava generator kind of worked out. You know, I was still making quite a lot of power. Oh, I'm bugging out on blocks. But yeah, I kind of need to upgrade to that, because I wanted the fortune upgrades and stuff like that, even if I don't know if they work 100%. But yeah, we've got a lot of coal, a lot of flint, a lot of emeralds, a lot of diamonds, and a lot of lapis, which is really, really nice. And we actually have to put some of these in here as well. I think that's all we need. But yeah, this is just coming down here. There's a chunk loader doing all that stuff. That's just a furnace I've been using. The reason I'm not using the furnace at the end and using the alloy smelter is just because it's faster and it does 3 ores at a time. That's the only real reason I'm doing that. It's all coming through. As you can see, a lot of this stuff. Got a filter here with osmium and aluminium, because they don't work with pulverizers, so they're going straight into here. yeah, but these pulverizers, and this has got an octactic, whatever. It's got the highest tier capacitor in it because it wasn't that difficult to make. Because it's just like ender pearls and gold and stuff. Like, yeah, and ender pearls, and then gold, redstone, and glowstone. Which I've been to the Nether, so it's been easy. And culling enderments isn't that hard because our sword is actually doing 10 damage and it's got looting 3, so that's really easy to get ender pearls. And also we were lucky enough to find 2 ender lily seeds. And there are certain like cool chests that you can find in the Nether. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're soul chests or something like that. Yeah, soul chests. These basically you can make them, and when you die, your stuff will be put in it. So you can only take items out of it, but you can't put them in it. And once you destroy it, it's destroyed. There's a load that is scattered around the Nether, and originally I went for a seed that you can use, and it will grow with the skeleton skulls, which I was lucky enough to find one after a while. But we actually got quite a lot of baked potatoes out of it, quite a few ores, or like ingots. I think we got a few ingots, and also we were lucky enough to get a few ender pearls and what was I trying to? The other thing I was trying to talk about. I know we were able to get like a lot of cool things out of it, and I can't remember what specific thing I was trying to say. But yeah, other than that, you know, hammers doing all their jobs and stuff with fortune machine as well. All coming through here. Got the metallic metallurgic confuser. We just got pulverizers. This, but for example, you'll be able to see this does 2 at a time and whatever. It does maximum of 3 at a time, and it's really fast. This will all go in here, and these are instantly pulled out of the back and just here. So for example, you can see we got like 5,823 iron, gold we got 875, platinum or shiny we have 343, which is really cool, which means we're able to make a lot of tesseracts hopefully, and that is actually something we're going to be planning to do today, is tesseracts. I don't think I have an electrum barrel. No, I don't. But yeah, we were lucky enough to get those seeds. I think the ender lily seeds we got from a dungeon. I can't actually remember where I got. I think I got it from a dungeon. I'm like 99% sure I got it from a dungeon. We actually got some spawn eggs, which is pretty cool. Ghost seeds, quartzberry seeds, and stuff like that. So we can actually grow quartz, which is a really cool thing. And then these are the seeds I was on about, the wither shrub seeds, which are really quite lucky, as you can see. They are if it goes back, a 0.4% chance of getting one of those from one of those things, and that's really cool. Oh yeah, it was the endstone I was on about that we got from there. We got quite a bit of endstone. That was it. But yeah, today the plan is to we have four things that we're going to plan to do. The first thing we need to do is create an induction smelter. The reason we need an induction smelter is because the only other way of making stuff that requires induction smelters is an alloy smelter. Which, first off, we're using that, and second off, there are some things, like one of the things we hopefully getting to later, that actually do require an induction smelter and don't allow you to go through a alloy smelter. So, induction smelter, pretty simple, really. Just some invar, so that's a total of 10 invar, 1 gold, 2 redstone, which we're actually running out of redstone because I used quite a lot for the speed upgrades I used around the place. So we need 10 invar, 2 of those, 1 of those, a bucket, so we need 3 iron, but we've 10 gold ones, so it doesn't matter too much. Then we need 5 iron, 4 tin, and some glass. Which is just pretty simple, because we can come over here and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tin, where are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. And glass is a pretty simple thing, because we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw it in there. And we need 3 more iron. And we should be fine over here. So, make another bucket. I heard a creeper. Well, I know there's a creeper there, but I heard it walking around. Suspicious. But yeah, unfortunately all the villagers actually died. That's a thing. However, not all the villagers I know of have died. There are a few. I did lose all my stuff on my map, unfortunately. The reason for that is because, as I said in the vanilla video, I did a clean install of Windows, and I like saved the world, but I kind of forgot to... Whoa, don't need that. I saved the world, but I didn't save like the waypoints in the map, because I just don't think that works generally, that you can do that. Oh, Invar, that was what I needed. Hey, Creeper. Ooh. 1, 2, we need Invar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can do that. But yeah. Oh god, it keeps on freaking me out. But yeah, hopefully we're just going to get a lot of work done with these sort of things. I'm just planning to get, hopefully, a lot of work done every single episode I do. Change my volume again. Everything is loud. Alright. But yeah, hopefully the plan is to get a decent amount of progress done every single day that we do a video on here. So hopefully that comes to fruition. Hopefully that gets done. All that. I'm just going to throw the induction spell there for now, and then we can quickly go to sleep over here. The only problem about moving my house over here, is the fact that it's kind of annoying because I have to go further just to go back, because a lot of my work is being done over here. And did I turn off my sound entirely? I don't know. Yeah, a lot of my work's being done over here, and that kind of basically ends up meaning that I'm traveling a lot more than I used to be for pretty much no reason. Whoa! You need to not hit me. I need to get some armor. That's a pretty big thing I've noticed. I've come close to dying a lot. A lot more than I would hope. I actually did die the other day, which was not fun because, as you can see, these guys do a lot of damage to me in like not a lot of hits. But yeah, we have an induction spell, so that's all perfectly fine with us. Now, the next thing we want to do is I want to get on to creating some tesseracts, which is another reason that we wanted to go with the induction spounder. Well, actually it wasn't, because actually we don't want to go with the induction spounder. In theory, if we really want to efficiently go with doing the whole creating Enderium thing, because this actually does it in a faster process, because we actually do need to use this, because we don't want to be we don't have a fluid transposer and a magma crucible at our disposal. So something that we need to do is basically we need the hardened glass. That is a more simple thing where we can make it with obsidian and lead. So I think there might be some spare obsidian in here or not. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just bring this over here. Now we only do need... Well, actually, I want to make 3 tesseracts, minimum of 2, because I want to get a tesseract up there, and I want to get a tesseract down here, so we don't have to run this long cable. You know, just it looks bad, and it's not particularly the most efficient. Like, it doesn't transfer the maximum really, and you have to like add speed upgrades and stuff to make it like, you know, go here faster. Like it's got to check out each block and check for a connection on each block before it actually sends the energy to this. So it has to check every single block that's coming down. As far as I understand, it has to check every single block that's coming down before it can actually send the energy here. So you have to add speed upgrades to speed up that process, and you know, it's just quicker that we could have only check one block and then send straight here, which is what we're going to hopefully do. But yeah, for that we need 2 diamonds. Not that difficult really at all. We need 8 hardened glass, which simply just need 4 lead. So where's the lead? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pulverize the obsidian that we have is something we need to do. Which is going to be a problem because we have to do this. We do need another pulverizer, really. like a second one, or a third one rather, before we can really do a lot of work quickly, because I have to halt the production here, which backs up the whole system. Either that, we just need to get upgrades in these, which with the tesseracts, after the tesseracts have been done, I want to get onto, preferably, but just do that, and that will slowly but surely make those, so that will make our hardened glass. Our diamonds are fine, and the Enderium is where we need to go next. Now, we need Enderium blend and Pyrotheum, but really, we want to go with this decision because we don't have a fluid transposer and a magma crucible, as I said. So we need to make Enderium base, which is just, we're going to need 4 tin, 2 silver, and 2 platinum or shiny. I keep on calling it platinum. So what do we need? God damn it. Oh, we need a fluid transposer anyway. Oh wait, no, casting basin. Haha, casting basin is a thing that we can use. So we need 4 tin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 silver, 1, 2, 2 shiny. Alloys only. And that should just create these pretty quickly. They'll get stuck though, that's the only problem. You're gonna get stuck in here. That's just the way the system will work. What we need to, oh wait, no, we got rid of it, that's fine. Yeah, it's weird sometimes. And then we need, how much is it? For each of those we need, so we need 8 ender pearls. I don't think we're gonna have enough ender pearls, that's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's alloys only. Do that. That should create Enderium. And we need these, so we need 4 per tesseract. That's the problem there. Yeah, so we could take an Ender Lily seed and make 4 buckets. Thing we could do. But for now, I don't know if I've got any spare. Right, while that's going on, let's actually just have a look at how many ender pearls we have. We have 4 in our inventory right now. So that's enough to create 1. But I want to hope maybe we have more somewhere. I don't think I filled up any of these chests. Any in here? Nope. Huh, we're just gonna have to go on a little exploration tonight then, I think. Huh. Okay, these are taking a while. God damn it. We can definitely make 1, and we can actually go and set that whole thing up now over here. I think it's actually full of a bit of molten ardite, which we kind of need to get rid of. But what we can do, throw those in there for now, and we'll make 1. We'll make 1 now, and then we'll get on to like, well, it's getting dark anyway, but we'll get on to the next thing. I have 4 things, as I said, that I want to get onto today, and we can go on to the 3rd thing and see if we can find any Endermen when it gets to night doing that. What do I need? I need to get hardened glass, 8 Enderium, set this to all smelting. I got the diamonds, and we should be able to create tesseracts. 2 of them. Really? I forgot I added that. So I need to re-add this back in, which will smelt faster, which is nice. And that looks really weird. I won't smelt faster, I meant it will, like, you know, melt, yeah, I suppose smelt faster. I don't know. It looks really weird, though. It looks cool, but it also looks incredibly weird. Okay, just take forever then. So that's a full tesseract frame. And from there we need to make bronze and silver. So how do we make bronze? Bronze should be pretty easy. Pretty sure you can just make it in a crafting thing. So like 3 copper, 1 tin. 1, 2, 3, 1. Pretty sure you can just do this if we have forestry installed. No. But again, we can just go to alloy smelting, do that. We should be fine and dandy. Again, do that. I feel like we need a filter. Might be the best thing to go with, a filter. But yeah, we should. Oh wait, no, we do need 4 silver, as I said. Just didn't pay attention as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. And single tesseract. Perfect. Alright. So we got 1 tesseract. So we're gonna have to wait till night before the Endermen come out, and in that time I'm gonna go to the location of our 3rd. Okay, so it's getting to be nighttime now. We're almost over here, as you can see. I found another village. Now the problem is this village is probably gonna get completely killed by zombies tonight, which is a bit of a problem. Hopefully, is that an iron golem? Iron golem, you can help out. But this actually, I found a really cool thing. We don't need it now, definitely, but we found this building which I was on about a while ago, which is the building which, as you can see, is pretty almost exclusively made up. You guys really need to sort this out. Almost exclusively made up of iron blocks, which I kind of wish we started with, but now we have so much iron, really, it kind of doesn't matter. I'm just going to clear this up though. I assume both of these beds were next to each other. I'm just assuming. But yeah, if we ever need to come back here for potion materials, that might be a good idea. That's really useful. Now, the good thing, if we can keep some of these guys alive, which hopefully we can, is the fact that... Oh, I see. Get out of here. Oh, wow. So close to my death. The hope is that... Wow. Is that, you know, we can keep these guys. We have so much emeralds, or so many emeralds now, that, you know, hopefully we can just sort of, you know, get this place nice and sorted out. I need to stop picking up all these random materials. But as an enderman there, that's perfect for us. We need 4 more. I can't actually hear anything. I think it's recording, but I just can't. Oh no, there we go. It's just really, really, really quiet in my earphones. Or headphones, whatever. We need to just heal up a bit, and then we can hopefully go against this guy. Okay, he dropped dimlets. That's awesome. Okay. But we only actually got 1... Oh, we got another trophy. That's my 3rd zombie trophy, which is pretty cool. We're just going to throw these in here, because we don't actually need them. No chest plates around here, but we'll notice that we can add those together. Get a bit more out of our armor. Oh look, it's a zombie in a cemetery. Who would have guessed? Oh, he's hiding in there. Fair enough. That's clever of you. But yeah, I'm gonna wait this night out, see if we can get a few more ender pearls, potentially from Enderman, obviously. And if we can hopefully get on to making that 2nd tesseract. Is that another Enderman? That is. But yeah, I'll do that, and yeah, I'll see you if I get that done. Now, I'll admit, it was probably a better idea to go over to that village during the daytime, considering, you know, the only good thing we got out of that is we did get the amount of ender pearls we need, which is really great. So we can now, completely wrong area, I was supposed to be clicking in. We can now set that up and get all this enderium, or rather tesseracts filled, and everything sorted. Yeah, we didn't get to actually really look at the trades it has, which is something I'll probably do in the time between episodes, just because I can actually then take over a bunch of the emeralds we have. I don't even know how many. How about we do this? Throw that in there quickly. Throw the redstone clock up there. That means instantly, as soon as the molten ender is done, it will just go straight in there. For example, 230 emeralds. That's quite a lot, and I think there are some which do like coal for emeralds and stuff like that, and you know, even diamonds for emeralds, and you know, there are some quite cool villages like the ones I think I showed, which had it's got the like the word doctor. It's basically a scientist but a doctor. On the back of his cloak, and those actually sell like he'll do like one emerald for like 2 iron ore, which I think is a really cool sort of deal. Now it's kind of defunct when you know it comes to this. Like for example, this is just creating ores out of nothing, or ingots out of nothing. And I think he only sells stuff like gold. I've only seen when I've been around in creative in some worlds that he does like iron and gold. I haven't really seen any of the other ores. If he does like redstone ore, for example, that'll be an amazing thing, because from there we can get ferrous ore and then go for cinnabar. But again, shiny ingots over here, not really worth worrying about too much. I think like we had 243 when we started, now we got 257. So it's not really anything we deeply have to care about. I feel like we're kind of okay for ores for a very long time now, which is really, really good, because we don't have to worry. We don't have to be like, oh wait, I haven't got, you know, this set up properly. Now I have actually been mucking around and doing some like working out the best configurations I'm able to do in cases of like I've been going around and doing different configurations in a flat world of this system that we're doing here, and I've got it where, you know, at this point where this is using technically infinite power using creative cells, but you know, it's got, instead of just having one sieve, it's got like 21 sieves or 22 sieves. I think I started out as 11, and then each single ore has its own, like, instead of being at this point like coming back here and having maybe, you know, some of these like this is broken silver ore, this is staying here for a while, it's not actually crafting through because there's just not enough space. But if we come, for example, to here, like this never happens because, you know, it's got a single furnace for every single ore, and a single pathway for every single ore. The only problem is currently running that world, I get about 20 frames per second, like without recording, so that's kind of a pain there. But you know, it's a cool thing that we can hopefully get to at some point. So first off, we need to set up these tesseracts now. That's kind of the main thing here. So we got the third thing was to investigate the other village. Sort of have a little look around. Now, it does seem to have a few Tinker rooms, or Tinker's buildings. We already have a full guard, though. That's something we got from one of the other villages away off that direction, I think, or that direction. One of those two. You can actually check the map. It's actually, yeah, that direction. So that's really good for us. You know, we've already got full guard. I never actually think I made... whatever it's, I don't even know what the tool is called, but we've never actually made one before, I don't think. So that'll maybe be something we do in the future. And that was the third thing. So the fourth thing that we're maybe going to get onto now, once we've done all the tesseracts and set all that up, if we don't crash, because sometimes, I don't know if it's still a thing, but it's been a problem sometimes where tesseracts cause you to crash when you click on them like too fast, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But the thing after that is because... when I get to the top, I'll show you this, the recipe, but we want to try and see if we can create a level 3 solar panel. Now, the reason for that is because, as I said in the beginning, frames might drop here because of this, actually. But, you know, some things, we made the induction smelter because some of these things require us to. So we want to put that there, really. So we'll do 1 power, we'll do... sending energy, but if we look at solar, for example, this is what we currently have. We need to make this. To make this, we need 4 of these which is decently easy, especially with the resources we got now. A lead-stone energy cell frame, not that difficult because we just need 4 glass, 4 lead, 9 redstone. That's easy. We've made millions of those. And a photovoltaic voltaic cell, 1. And to get that, we need a mirror and a lapis lazuli in an induction panel. There's no other recipes, as you can see. That's pretty simple because we make 2 with 1 iron and 3 glass. Something that is incredibly easy for us to make. Oh god. Now we want to get rid of these wires. Let's quickly. There we go. We want to get rid of these wires, evidently. But yeah, we need to do that. And like this solar panel, for example, the capacity of this one is 250,000 RF, generates 16 RF per tick, and transfers 128 RF per tick. This is 85,000, makes 64 RF per tick, for example. So it's already 4 times what that does. The only annoying thing is we can't right-click with this, or shift right-click and just break it. So we do have to physically break it. But yeah, if we can, like, it'll be great to get up to solar panel 4, for example, or you know. This is 6, for example. The 6 does 4,096 RF per tick. And if we can get a few of those going, that's a lot of power. And I think even more power in theory than the turbines do. The only problem there is they are solar panels, which means that they don't work in the dark. Now, there are things here like low light efficiency, generate more RF in low light environments, but less in full brightness. That's a trade-off because we're making less when it's light. But there's going to be times where, or a point where we are going to either, you know, have so many materials and so many like ender pearls growing and stuff like that. Because that's really the only reason I'm going out right now at night is to get ender pearls. And maybe a bit of XP if I ever need to do some enchanting, which I might need to for the ender cores, which I will definitely have to do for the ender cores, if we don't get any essence berries set up. But there's going to be a lot of times where we're not in the dark, and later in time where we can get RF worlds, or yeah, RF worlds, or whatever you want to call them. We can set up one that has always day as a sort of feature of it. Which is where we can set up like you know, let's say like 100, or you know, yeah, 10 by 10 area of just solar panels, or even like an 100 by 100 area if we get that far, and like, you know, we can just have millions and millions of RF per tick. I think that'll be a really cool thing for us to do. But yeah, that's for the future, obviously. We're not gonna have power for a bit, so we can actually see how much sort of just the lava generator is creating. That's something that I think it might be a quite cool thing to see. But we're not gonna have enough sand to do this, so let's just do this quickly. There we go. How much are we losing? We're actually not losing that much. Okay, we are. Where's that golden bag? There we are. So now we can just go down here quickly. Do that. Power. Oh. Receive. Now we're going up in RF, as you can see. And we're doing fine and dandy. Perfect. Now we just need to get rid of some of these things. I'll do that later. But let's just throw it in here for now. It's a lot of energy pipe. But yeah, now what I think we'll get on to doing, as I said, is... Oh. Yeah, let's actually go with that. Let's get 3 stacks of this, and let's just simply throw it in this redstone furnace. And let's just get a stack of iron. Let's make a ton of mirrors, and get a load of solar panels built. At least one... no, we can make a stack of the photovoltaic or the cells. Just, you know, 3 stacks of these for now. or whatever, however many we're making. I don't know how much it would work out to. And then later we can just make a load of mirrors in the background and make some more solar panels. That's something we can do. But yeah, I'll wait until that's smelted because that's going to take a while, and see once it's done and we can just make. Okay, so we've actually got a lot more of these. I actually found out I had 58 random glass around the place, but something we've. Ooh, what the hell is that? Clear glass. Still prefer Tinker's stuff. We're only going to get 2 stacks of mirrors, I've noticed, which means I actually didn't pick up enough lapis, sadly. Which means that if we do this, for example, means we're going to be 1 short. I actually think I have a spare mirror, or spare 2 mirrors actually, somewhere around here. Not 100% sure where. Maybe it's in my chest. Let me check over here. Mirrors, where are you? Let's actually just pick up a load of glass. I saw them anyway. There we go. 1 spare. Perfect. There we go. And we actually even have a spare solar panel 1, which is what I accidentally made. But yeah. Oh, actually, I think I saw a chest plate in there as well. Come to think of it. Where is it? Let's just do chest in here. Because we need a chest plate, kinda. But there aren't any, too bad. We can luckily make a few more, which is pretty cool. And in total we need 64, and an extra 1 to go into here. We need to do that. And this is going to take a while. Quite a long while. I'm actually losing RF. It's a bit buggy because as you can see in the top it says 99945 and it's going up slightly, but the actual total is 4 million out of 4 million, which is a bit weird. I do actually need to look into capacitors because these are the basic capacitor banks which hold 1 million each. These are actually normal capacitor banks which hold 5 million each. So I have 4 of these currently, as I think you've seen when I was clearing out the cables. So one of these, which we can. Oh, I don't have electrical steel. I don't have enough. Actually, I do have enough. Silicon. How do we get silicon? You have to use a sag mill. We don't have a sag mill. Maybe that's something we can do next episode. These hold 25 million RF, and that's actually maybe something we can even make today, really. But again, I've gone on for too long, so hopefully maybe next episode we can get that sorted out. And that, you know, obviously that will then hold 25 times 1 of these, which is pretty cool. And like, you know, in 1 block, which is pretty damn cool. And I think that'll hold, like, how much does I actually can't remember how much a resonant energy cell holds. 80 million. Fair enough. And why did I double click that? But you know, the input and output on those is only 32,000, which I think just like this is 4,000. Actually, it might be the 25,000 or 25 million one would, in theory, have 25,000. So if I had 100 million, it would be 100,000, which would be evidently more. So I think I'll go with that. I normally use resonant energy cells. We might go back to it. Like, we're not going to lose too many resources, I don't think, particularly on doing stuff like this. So I think it'll be nice to have like maybe like one like insanely massive capacitor bank with, you know, a tesseract in and a tesseract out, so we can have a however many RF, like however many million RF buffer, just in case our power situation sort of mucks up or mechanism gets taken out or something like that for the meantime, or depending on what power source we go with. Just so, you know, or if we're doing the RF worlds, like if that RF world gets shut down or something for some reason, because, I don't know, for some reason we can't power it, we'd have a buffer, which wouldn't happen because we wouldn't be able to power it, and that would mean the buffer was gone. But you know what I mean, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's a plan for the future. I've got to test if that's how the capacitors work, though. But yeah, we're going to have to wait for these guys. Actually, we can actually make a solar panel pretty quickly now. So we need a lot. Actually, we need a lot. So 7 plus 16 is 23. We're gonna need a lot of redstone. I'm gonna get the materials together and yeah, I'll get this sorted. Okay, the hope is now that we should have enough of these guys. Let's just wait for this last one. And we should really be able to make a couple of level 2s, as you can see. And that does mean we're going to have to go back up here, unfortunately, to get another level 3. Now, something I did realize just then is the fact that we have to create the... I think I still have some glass being created anyway in that furnace. Let's actually check. Yeah, I have some stuff smelting in there, so that's great. Iron, that's not too difficult. Tin, that's obviously not too difficult. And I can't remember the other thing we need for level 3. We need a leadstone energy cell, and we have a spare... We're making more glass, which is fine. We can get some lead, and I have a spare redstone block, which actually is the last of our redstone, so I might need to get on to creating another automatic sieve or something like that, and another pulverizer to make some dust. That might be something that needs to get done. Hopefully, we'll be able to make... you know, hopefully we won't be going down in power from that point, especially once we upgrade this, which, you know, hopefully should be fine. It seems that we're doing okay, and obviously if it gets to a point where we're losing power, I can just pretty simply cut the connection to the second pulverizer and just the second set of stuff to the dust, and that'll be fine. I have a load of oak drawers, so that's fine. We can just get on to making that. Something great about this is the fact that we just have a crafting table anyway, so I can just simply craft it up here. I can't craft it up here, can I? Because I just said everything that I need is down here. Boom. I'm so worried this won't work sometimes. And from here, what do we need? We need glass. Glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everything else I think is fine, except from obviously our last redstone block, which is kind of worrying, in all honesty, that we've got this point. Let's just... Oh, I had a ton of iron anyway. That doesn't really matter. Let's do that, and then that, and here we have a level 3 solar panel, creating 64 RF per tick, which is pretty cool. And you know, 64 RF per tick, and transferring I think 1024 per... no, 512 per tick. So that's pretty cool. We'll throw that up there, and then we can end the episode, and I'll have a little look into making another pulverizer and such, and getting dust so that we can get... Because that way you can get more blaze powder, we can get more glowstone, which we have a ton anyway, a load of redstone, and I can then regroup anything else, all the powdered stuff, back into the chest that contains the powdered stuff, and then we can just sort of have an extra amount of production from that, which is a pretty cool thing. And yeah, then we got to get on to... I'll probably make a magma crucible and fluid transposer off screen, and then we can get on to maybe thinking about upgrading some stuff next episode. Maybe. We'll think about it. But it's just going to be a long trip to the top. One thing I do dislike about these solar panels, though, is the fact that the panel isn't capitalized. Just why? Why everything else is capitalized on like everything except like of. Right, so this should also be creating stuff. As you can see, it's creating RF, and that should be fine. So that's great. So worried that wasn't going to work for a moment. But yeah, that's great. You know, more power and everything. Yeah, so what I might do in between episodes is also make a capacitor bank on its own. I need to get more redstone, obviously, but I might make a capacitor bank off camera, maybe. And then, actually, even then, we might just be able to. We have 4 basic capacitor banks, and each of those can be added and made with using energetic ingots, which we do need redstone for, to make 5,000 each. So it might be more efficient to do that because then we're not wasting what we have here. So I'll probably do that one, even though we still need redstone for it. Yeah, I'll do that off camera, and then from there, I think even with those, with those capacitor banks, we'll have 2 of those, and with those 2, we can go and use this here, which is probably quicker for us because we don't need to make the electrical steel and just have to make the vibrant ingots. So we don't have to get a sag mill, just get the vibrant crystal, which means we just need to make more vibrant alloy, 5 vibrant alloy instead of 4, an emerald, which is something we have obviously a lot of, 235 of at the moment. And yeah, that'll be a good thing for next episode, I think. So I'll just get like 10 million for now, and then go up to 50. No, I won't go up to 50 million. I'll go up to 25 million next episode, and yeah, then we can have a decent buffer in between. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.